What's going on, guys? Welcome into another episode of Milk Dogs, and we're back at it. What we got this week, Andrew?
Division predictions. We got the NFC South.
The NFC South, man. Ain't nobody want to listen to the NFC South.
They're kind of a weird division.
Yeah, we're gonna start out with the Bucks. Bucks going 11-6. Baker touchdown maker.
No problem.
There's no problem there with him. He found his new life, right? He had it in Cleveland. Then he lost it because he was injured, and he played the entire season injured, and they didn't believe in him. They traded for Deshaun. He went to Carolina, didn't really look good. Rams gave him a shot, and he
He
looked
redeemed
phenomenal.
himself.
And
Yeah.
then the Bucks were like, "Come on down, bub." Now he's got a home.
Yeah. And I think the biggest thing, I think it's pretty evident in that story alone, is the coaching difference. The Rams obviously are a very well coached team, and the Buccaneers have a great coaching staff too.
Yeah,
I think that, and then obviously it helps to have Mike Evans and Chris Godwin on your team.
yeah,
Um, Honestly, yeah. I think the Bucks are probably not going to have a lot of issues in this division,
nah,
given that unless Michael Penix ends up being
the guy.
the guy.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Speaking of Michael Penix,
Falcons, at number 2 in the division, going 10-7. I'm a
uh,
big fan of the Falcons this year. I'm a big believer in the Falcons.
oh my God,
Um,
he's a believer in Kyle Pitts too.
yeah,
Anyway,
Kyle Pitts. I think he's good. I think honestly, there's just a couple of coaching, communication errors. If you watched the Falcons last year, it was awful. They would have their star players and then just not give them the ball.
yeah,
And it was painful to watch. I don't think we see that happen this year. I think Kyle Pitts gets the ball. I think Drake London gets the ball. I think Bijan Robinson gets like 30 carries a game.
yeah,
And it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to work out really well.
yeah. You just got to have all that click together, right, to keep Michael Penix, unscathed, kind of like being able to do whatever he wants in the backfield, run around if he wants to. He's not really that much of a running quarterback, but
No.
he's
I think
left-handed.
I think we'll see a lot of rollouts though. I feel like that's the big thing is like when you have a guy as good as Bijan, you can play the play action a
Yeah,
lot because teams are gonna come in and fall for it.
yeah. You got to be able to sell it though.
Yeah,
Like Flacco and Rogers, they're like phenomenal at selling the play action. But
Flacco is great at it.
yeah, it's great to watch. But there's not a lot of people in the league anymore that can really sell it like that, right? Because those guys didn't really have the running option really.
Yeah,
So next on the list, we got the Panthers going 6-11. They had a pretty solid end of the year last year. Uh, Bryce Young, I still think he's just too small to be a quarterback in the NFL.
yeah,
Like,
and I think this could be a coaching thing as well. Like I hate to just say everything is coaching, but I feel like it's kind of a weird mix over there. And I think, especially losing Thielen, there's kind of a lack of depth at a lot of positions. Defense is a little weird over there as well. I think this is just a really strange team, honestly. Like
yeah,
it's who's going to show up? It's going to have to be McMillan.
I love Leggett, but he's just I don't know. He's just not the guy I thought he was going to be coming out of college.
Yeah, last year he didn't really show up, but we see a lot of receivers make that jump year two. I think if those guys do end up being as good as they hoped they would be when they drafted them, it could be a different story. I think this is probably like an 8 or 9 win team, but I think it's a depth issue, and I think there's not a lot of good playmakers on defense.
Yeah, they got rid of the only one that really was worth a fuck, Brian Burns
Yeah,
last year. So now he's on a phenomenal defense.
yeah. Now he's
But
on a crazy front seven.
yeah, yeah. Chuba Hubbard. Everybody was like Jonathan Brooks, and he didn't do nothing last year. He just stayed on the injury report.
Yeah, and then got hurt again for this year.
Yeah, so he's just like Marshawn Lloyd with us.
Yeah,
He got hurt, and he's hurt now. He's fourth string.
yeah. So it's hard to win when the guys you're betting on keep getting hurt. So
Yeah,
we're capping these guys at 6-11.
yeah. Probably worst record in the league.
Saints last, firmly in last.
Yeah,
2-15 is what we have.
yeah. We gave him
Um,
two because it was hard to just give him. It was hard to give him any.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen a winless team in so long. It's hard to imagine a team doesn't show up at least once or twice in the
Yeah.
year. This team, I think, could be the next, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, just because they have like on offense, they have Chris Olave and Alvin Kamara, but who's gonna give them the ball? Who's
Yeah.
gonna? Their line is okay, but
I mean,
it's Spencer Rattler, unproven. Tyler Shug or whatever
yeah, I don't even
is
know.
even more unproven, and he's like 30 coming out of college. I feel like you're betting on kind of like Bo Nix kind of experience,
Yeah.
but you're not really betting on Bo Nix kind of performance. Like he didn't. This guy, I don't know. I'm not a believer in this guy.
Oh, we got
I
a non-believer over
Yeah.
here.
Tyler Shug, I don't think is him. I think could be a solid career backup though.
I mean, yeah, I mean last year, right? The Saints, this is just random, but they played Green Bay, right? They played us up there in Lambeau. We're the only team that we're the first team of the season last year to get a shutout.
Yeah,
Like I mean
that would,
that was with Spencer Rattler. I
yeah.
mean, dude, we beat them 34-0. I mean, it was just ugly.
Yeah, and I feel like their offense was only really decent when Derek Carr was out there,
Yeah.
and that was because he was out there playing like his life was on the line half the time.
Yeah. I
And I
mean,
think you don't get that out of these two,
yeah. I mean, Spencer
whichever one you
Rattler's
start.
been, I mean, I've seen Spencer Rattler since he was in high school, right? Just
Yeah,
film of him. So obviously, you don't see that out of these guys because Spencer Rattler's always been the guy
yeah,
because of the media.
yeah. And he was good enough in college until he wasn't, and then now he's. I
Yeah.
don't see a lot of results coming out of this.
Yeah. But that's our NFC South predictions.
Yeah,
We
if you
got,
think we're crazy and wrong and the Saints are going to win the division because Spencer Rattler's the best quarterback to ever live, then let us know.
I mean, actually just put it down there. I want to see somebody say
Yeah,
that,
I would
please.
love to read that.
Yeah. I mean, if you think Kirk Cousins is going to be starting by week 6 for the
Yeah,
Falcons, let us know. Kirk O'Chains,
yeah,
baby.
he could be.
Yeah, I mean, he could get hurt, and
Go
you got
Clips,
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk.
Yeah. Uh, I don't see how you're going to go from the Bucks though at 1.
No, I think this is firmly Bucks, almost Falcons,
Yeah.
and then it's just kind of a mess after that.
Yeah. But if you guys disagree, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Till the next one.